Morning. So this is Dana coming in here to the camera view in the front of us here. And Dana is a skier and a snowboarder who started snowboarding not that long ago. So I'll have Dana introduce himself, tell you a little bit about his experience working kind of with me, forget about the instructor part, but more importantly the Shred Ahead channel from his perspective and what he got.
So my name is Dana Collins. Not that it matters, but I'm 71.
Another young guy.
I used to snowboard years and years ago, but I lost it totally. So now I'm starting over. I think it might be a little bit better, you know, as I slow down. And let me take off my board here real quick, and I'll show you what I learned in my first lesson.
And Dana's got a Jones Mountain twin board with the Burton step-in bindings too. So we did a lot of study and research on that board and whether it was the right length, the right stance, and all those kind of things. Some things that you guys just borrow a board from a friend you don't even consider.
So I learned three things taking a lesson. And the first thing I learned was that I had my board set up wrong. And the way I fixed that was my instructor showed me jump up in the air and do a 180. So I did this. So I did that over and over until I saw that this was the distance I should have my feet apart. And we set up the board properly.
Okay.
And it was much, much better. So the second thing I learned was I was having trouble getting off the lift because I couldn't steer and I couldn't slow down because I'm a beginner. So I was shown all I need to do is when I'm getting off the lift is to either stick my toe out if I want to turn left and drag it a little bit, or stick my heel out if I want to turn right and drag it a little bit. And from then on, didn't have any.
You guys noticed that Dana didn't say heel and toe because we kind of talked more about where the nose of the board is going when riding, and that's straight ahead. And then there's a left side and a right side, like a vehicle, like a car, like a bicycle, a motorcycle. That never changes. So don't get totally confused with heel and toe.
So one more thing I learned having a lesson, and it was that instead of swinging my body around, if I just did this, I would turn heel side. If I put my arm down, I would turn toe side. And all I had to do was do this, and that kept my body in the right position.
Okay, so what that arm lifting did is it shifted in between his fore and aft, and he used it at a time where he needed to be fore to balance out and ride through aft and start all over again. So basically, like a clock, like I'm doing with this is the movement of a snowboarder. All right, so anyhow, Dana came a long way and is enjoying it, and he still obviously does a little more skiing than boarding, but we did, without charging 1 cent initially, just start picking on him, little tip, little tip, little tip. That's what we're all about, guys. So thank you for that, Dana.
You bet.
How old are you?
10.
Is today your first day snowboarding?
Yeah.
And so what things were important to you today on your first day that you think really helped you?
With my nose to nose, learning about my heels, my toes.
Show me that again.
So my nose to my nose.
Yep, and your heels and toes.
Yeah, my heels and toes, and just like not looking down.
Not looking down, okay. So all of those helped you to do what? You were on a bunny hill when I met you this morning, weren't you?
Yeah.
And you were going about 20 feet biff, right?
Yeah.
How far have you gone now? So let's talk about where you went after the bunny hill this morning.
I went up to
1.
Black Bear.
Chair 1.
Black Bear and
Gold.
Gold.
And for those of you who don't know, she skipped Huckleberry. She skipped Rainbow Ridge. Those are all green runs. And she went out on an intermediate blue run that can be black and blue when you don't know what you're doing. And she came out on goal, which is a pretty wide, expanded area, but great snow today. Would you agree the snow was good?
Yeah.
And what was the luckiest part of your day?
I got down the hill before an hour.
You're kidding. What about meeting me?
Yeah.
That was pretty cool.
All right, so that's pretty cool. So thank you for your time. And for guys listening, you have no concept of what this girl did today. And I guarantee you, some of you on the other side never came as close as she did today. Believe me, I didn't either. Okay.
Cool.
So
Thank
we're
you.
out on that. What you're looking at here, the side of the chair, some of my morning lines. Coming out this morning, a little toe heel, a little fall line run down the bunny hill. Seems like it's about all I got left in me here is the bunny hill experience, and the legs just doesn't want to cooperate on a full run on the mountain. Nevertheless, foundation and movements are the same as they would be higher up the mountain. So I'm going to take a run down the other side of this bunny hill where there's a little bit of new powder laying. Try to get a full shot to show you, you know, a little bit about riding and having fun, because that's what I'm trying to do, is ride down this hill and have fun. So anyhow, be right back in a minute. Breathe.
That's my switch.